What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be reacting to the NASCAR Cup Series highlights from over the weekend. I have gotten up this morning and I have had so many people go into my comment sections on YouTube being like, Susie, you need to react to the NASCAR Cup Series highlights. The highlights were so good. Susie, you need to watch this race. I don't fear, I'm doing it now. I've had people now tweeting me being like, at Susie, you need to watch the NASCAR race, which it took me aback this morning, okay, because I have just been bombarded by like so many messages, which hasn't really, like, if there's a good Cup Series highlights, I have had you guys like in my YouTube comments be like, oh, Susie, the Cup Series was really good over the weekend. That's it. No, I got up this morning. Let me tell you, my phone was flooded with messages from people, DMs, mentions on Twitter, comments on YouTube being like, Susie, you need to watch the race. So we're going to do that. Hoping it's good. Hoping it's going to be as good as the F1 race that we just had. Yes, I'm wearing my Lando Norris jumper because Lando Norris has been in F1 for 5 years and he finally won his first Grand Prix over the weekend. I was so... Okay, it felt really good, but I was so annoyed because I was meant to do a live watch-along to the Miami Grand Prix, and due to like technical issues and stuff, I couldn't do it. And it just so happened to be the race that Lando got his first win. I was watching it. I was like, are you kidding me? You couldn't have waited like 1 or 2 races for me to, you know, get the setup working. So that's a bit annoying. So there was no live reaction to that. But nonetheless, it was the greatest day of my life. And it's probably going to be the highlight of the year. Lando Norris winning, nothing can beat that. I don't care. Max, go on, win the rest of the races now. I don't even care. Lando Norris has won a race. I'm at peace. I know that I'm not going to get a Charles Leclerc World Championship at any time soon. So the only other thing that I wanted was Lando Norris to win a race, and he's done that. So it's okay. Max, you go on. You speed off into the distance. I don't even care now. I'm so happy. Nothing can remove the smile from my face right now. I am on cloud 9 for the rest of this month, probably. The rest of the year. F1 was great. I'm hoping this is going to be the same. So I'm going to get straight into it. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe. Over half of you that watch my videos still aren't subscribed. Just hit the bell. It takes 2 seconds. And if you'd like to become a member on my channel and receive exclusive perks, you can also do that by hitting the join button down below. I also know I don't watch like the NASCAR qualifying or whatever, but I saw on Twitter, I don't know anything about the race, but after the qualifying happened, I saw that Ross Chastain is on the front row. So, fingers crossed. I'm scared. Anyway, let's get into it.
Toyota pace car is in. Here they come to the flag.
I'm getting stressed.
400 is underway.
This weekend has been full of stress. I literally couldn't even sit down watching the F1 race. I was stood up pacing my bedroom. Like, it was...
Kyle Larson.
Stress was through the roof. I feel like this is gonna... Because so many of you have been like, you need to watch the race. I feel like this is gonna stress me out.
But you're going to have to get at some point up the racetrack.
No.
Chastain wanted the lead, almost got it. They almost
Jesus, can you not?
Chastain, the lead lap 2.
Try not to hit each other. That would be great.
You're right. Off before they almost got into one another. I think Chastain's going to prevail here. Christopher Bell slipped up at least a little bit. Number 1 to the point.
Well, yesterday in practice,
oh
Ross
my
Chastain
God.
They were just too tight, and they said it was hurting him on the long run, so they adjusted, freed him up.
Come
and right
on.
now on the radio, he says he's tight just like practice.
Behind Chastain, ahead of pole sitter Christopher Bell.
Yeah, and you saw Christopher Bell check.
I can't sit still.
He thought Larson.
I know this is only stage 1, but
Larson actually checked up, and then Christopher Bell had already broke his momentum.
Even if this, you know, gets him some good stage points. Come on.
He is coming fast. But we see this battle for the lead is kind of calmed down right here, and you look in
let's
third
not
place right
have
there.
a battle for the lead. Let's just leave the lead alone.
He and Chris Buescher
Can he like do a Max Verstappen and just fly off into the distance?
Him, and
or in this case, over the weekend, can you just do a Lando Norris, please?
So he's in 5th.
Right, we talked about the tire fall off, almost a second and a half.
Fuel back up, beat him to the throttle, and back door
Wow.
the crossover.
Oh my god. I didn't
you
think
see him
much of
try to get that side
Larson
draft.
apart
Kyle
from
Larson chases
I
him down
think
the
I've
racetrack
mentioned
to
before
try to
that
slow
like
him down, and
in
now
every
Ross
NASCAR
is
race
gonna
I've
go
seen,
right
he's
back
like
up the
usually
racetrack
in like
front
the
of
top
Kyle
5.
Larson, try to block
But I've
his
been watching
exit
the
to where
like
he knew he
dirt
was gonna turn
series,
down the racetrack right there, but
and that's
basically
just
Larson
mind blowing to me.
drove
Like,
up through the middle of 1 and 2.
he's
and
like
carried
doing
that
so many
extra
other
speed
different
to almost do a
motorsports.
slide job. Did a slide job.
He,
No surprise, they're both on our
really good.
Xfinity lap board.
I knew he was good anyway from watching
49
NASCAR,
laps
but
into
then
the
like
race.
watching him in other races like motorsports as well, I was like, wow, that man can drive. Oh my god.
Well, last year we set a record
Come
for
on.
official lead changes at the start-finish line for a 1.5-mile track in
He's
a
got this, I'm
400-mile
praying.
race. I think this
Touch
one's gonna
wood.
set a
I'm
record
getting
for
stressed.
unofficial lead changes, those that happen anywhere on the racetrack, and just between.
There you see Buescher and Hamlin in that back.
Each time
coming. He's going to join this party.
Ross takes the lead again,
Denny
I'm like,
Hamlin
oh,
is
okay.
coming.
Well, especially the way that
I'm
these
calm.
guys are,
And then
are
they
racing
swap
for the lead.
again.
Their
I'm
lap
like,
times, they're giving
keep
up
me on my
2-3
toes. My
tenths
heart
of
is
a lap,
pounding.
letting
I'm having heart
Hamlin get
palpitations.
Right back to him.
It's either that or the coffee. I can't tell, but I'm getting stressed.
They filed into the grandstand. We got racing, and they're being treated to one heck of a show.
Oh my god! There's just no need.
But he'd be able to keep
Okay,
him
if I had
behind
to
him.
pick
I think
between,
the 5 and the 1 wore their tires out running door to door.
Well,
Larson
I just think
and
Denny
Hamlin
Hamlin's car is
to
just so
take
versatile
stage
right
1,
now.
I
He
didn't
can
want
run that
Larson to
middle
get
lane
it.
so well. And
So if he could
think
put his
like
foot down,
Larry
that'd be
said, I
great.
just don't think he has the fall off that the rest of these cars have. That's what you want right there. You want to be
He's
able to
going
get
down
right
the
up beside
inside.
them,
Oh my god!
corners so that they
Did they just hit the wall?
you know, can't.
I think that 5 and 1 hurt
I think
their
he did.
tires. They were door to door, back
I
and
saw
forth.
some smoke.
And Chastain right back in the picture. Hamlin has made up
Go on,
4
arrive on the
seconds
scene.
on Larson since the pit stop.
There's a lot of rubber down on the racetrack.
Oh,
You see those cars go down the
there's
racetrack.
3
You
of
look at
them.
all the rubber all the way across the racetrack. Denny clear down to the bottom.
Now
I can't do this anymore. If I turn it off now,
from the outside,
ignorance
and
is
it looked for a
bliss. You
minute
know what I'm
like
saying?
Hamlin might
Like,
come up and try to block.
Yeah,
I don't have to know what
right here for
happens
Denny.
if it's
He
going to be
doesn't
bad.
complete this pass, it's very possible that
I
he's
can
gonna
live
lose
knowing
second
that
position to Ross Chastain.
this is how the
So
race
that's
ended.
challenge of not completing the pass when you run these lower lanes.
How about Chastain following that other Chevy on that outside? Didn't go with Denny and pushing by him.
Well, the one thing that we have learned is Denny Hamlin is going to win the first stage here. The right rear tires
Okay.
are going to be an issue. We see all these cars sliding around.
Chastain got second
Here they
there,
come.
so
Let's go
you
to the
know
road.
I'm happy about that.
Regan.
Denny Hamlin went into more detail on his loose
That did
condition.
stress
It
me
was
out a
in
lot.
particular from the late exit and exit of turn 4 progressively.
But he got some
looser
good
as
points
he would
there,
go
so I'm
through the
happy about
corner
it.
in the 17 car of Chris Buescher
After
in
the last
fifth
few
place
races
right
we've
now.
had,
Lost
anyway.
rear grip in and off of the corners as they ran tight and dirtier though, Jamie.
It's fresh tires.
Oh
And
my
Ladder
god.
got blocked in. You see him way back there. Lots of positions lost.
That
Couldn't
was
get
close.
Out of the pit stop, guys.
Well, right there you see
think my
why
soul just
qualifying
left my
is so
body there.
important. He won, Christopher Bell.
We are back to green for stage 2.
It was my spotter for many years. Looking to the inside. Big block out of Chastain.
I can't deal with this stress.
Ty Gibbs looking way up top.
my
as
God.
Bell and Chastain battle for the lead.
Well, we just talked about the end of that run in Christopher Bell's car. And
No
how
wonder
good
you
it
guys
was,
were
and if they could make it any
yelling
better,
at me in the comments to
at
watch
the
this
beginning of
race.
this run, and you see him right here. Oh man, both of them have to check
Oh
up.
my
And
God.
look who is.
Got
Whoa,
swarmed.
4 wide. Here we go.
Oh my god, no, no, no.
Whoa!
How did he just get overtaken by so many people there?
Yeah, what happens when those cars get side by side like that? It's almost like they're
That was
locked together, and
terrifying.
next
There
thing
was
you know,
like
you're both
4.
just going up the racetrack, and you're out of the throttle with the wheels.
Was
turning,
there
so-
4 or 5
Next
there? I
thing you
didn't know
you're
that
6th
was.
and 7th.
Yeah.
Chris Buescher has knocked 9/10 of a second out of Kyle Larson's lead while we were in break.
Wow, he's just
Down to
cruising at the
2.1.
front now.
It's a fantastic run for Chris Buescher. Just continues to impress. Needed a good run. This is a confidence booster for him.
Again,
and
I
that
feel
team.
like
Look at them. They're ready. They're on the ready. Green flags are coming.
I'd be
I see
happy
look up.
if
Blaney's on
like
pit
Larson
road.
wins the race because I feel like he's like my second favorite
Won't be
driver.
long,
Is
guys.
what
They're
I've
coming.
realized.
Blocked him. Couldn't find his stall. Stalled the
Like
11
this
out and gets
is
held
just
up
so
again,
confusing to me.
guys.
And my
Them all
my
just
goodness.
swarming out the
All right,
pit
so
lane.
Hamlin coming out now. Priest's stall is further
Like
down.
3,
He's
4
trying not
wide.
to be in the way. And that's hard to
when
do.
you come from F1 where it's single file in the pit lane. And there's so many rules and regulations in the pit lane. Watching them do that, I'm like, whoa, it's a free-for-all. That's what it looks like.
Joy moved up the racetrack. He had to make an adjustment there, Kevin. I think he brushed it, but he didn't hit it hard enough to
my God.
affect that car. Look at
There
this.
is 4 wide.
Here comes Truex on the outside.
Well, you just have so many.
I'm getting stressed again.
You got cars on 4 tires. You got cars on no tires.
With the launch off turn 2, Elliott way on the outside.
He's got it so
They're all
far.
very
The blocking
close.
is going to happen. Here it comes. Comes Denny to the, or excuse me, Truex to the inside. Look at the big block by Busher. Pushes Larson up the racetrack. 3 wide.
Oh, there's
behind
3
them.
wide.
3 wide, 4 different places coming to the back. White flag under green. Busher.
Oh,
Larson trying
so
to
who's
close.
going to get it then?
Truex trying to get up to the leader.
Well,
How does he make the block, Kevin?
Come
Larson
on.
is going to get there one more time.
If I'd
You
want
see Chris
anyone to
Buescher
get it,
back
it would
down on the
be
bottom of the racetrack.
Larson.
Kyle
But
Larson's going to have one more shot at it, and it's going to become a cat and mouse game as you get into
Who
turn
knows?
3.
We'll
Which
see.
direction to go?
Where do you go?
he's arriving on the scene.
Larson up top, all the way up
Oh
top.
my
Busher,
God.
he's on the
They're so
outside.
close.
Position,
What?
got it. And here comes Truex. They're going to close.
Oh my.
The 2 leaders coming to the line. Crash together.
Oh
Leave Busher.
my
Right.
God. Wow.
A huge win for Busher.
That
They're
was
excited.
incredible.
I think it's him, Kevin.
That was incredible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Corey
That
Hine
was
gets
incredible.
spun just past the checkered flag with, I think, Austin Dillon.
Wow.
Let's look at it.
They kept hitting each other towards the end
It
then.
may be the 5. Hold on.
Well,
Oh my God.
let's have a look at the video.
Who's it?
Uh-oh, boys.
Busher is ahead. Larson is coming. It's like the Kentucky Derby.
What
It's Larson.
the hell?
Cow.
What a finish, boys.
That was insane. The fact that they had to rewatch it and then it turns out it was Larson who actually won that. Loved it. I was like, oh, okay, Larson didn't win it, but it was such a good finish. I'm okay with that. And then they replayed it and Larson actually won that. So best ending ever. That was a good highlights there. It did keep me on my toes. Bit with Chastain at the beginning that was stressful, and the ending there that was incredible. So yeah, it did live up to my expectations after everyone was like, so you need to watch the Cup Series highlights. So yeah, that was really good. Love it. We had such a good weekend for motorsports. Well, I did anyway. The NASCAR Cup Series was good. The F1 was good. I'm hoping that, you know, F1 races are starting to get more interesting again because part of the reason why Lando won is because McLaren put upgrades on their car. And then Lando won 7 seconds ahead. Yes, he was on fresher tyres, but still, McLaren are a lot closer to Red Bull now. And they seem to have more pace than the Ferraris. So who knows? I just know that the rest of the season could be interesting. 2025 is definitely going to be interesting because we've still got all of these drivers to announce where they're moving to. And, you know, Lewis is going to be in Ferrari next season. Who knows where a load of other drivers will end up who's going to be driving for Red Bull. So one happy girl this weekend. NASCAR was good, F1 was good. So with that being said, if you have any other videos that you'd like me to react to, drop them in the comments. I'm working my way through everybody's suggestions at the moment. If you did want to check out any of my other socials, they are all linked down below. Do want to say quickly, we've just reached 5k on TikTok. So big thank you to everyone that follows that. And if you don't, I post daily content on there to do with F1. So if you want to see more F1 content from me, go over to my TikTok. I am going to start posting more like F1 videos over here, and I'm going to do some more. I'm going to start doing live reactions on Twitch to races and stuff. So more good content will be coming out. But yeah, if you do follow my TikTok, big thank you because we just reached 5,000 followers over there. If you wanted to become a member on my channel and receive exclusive perks, you can also do that by hitting the join button down below. But I hope you enjoyed today's reaction and I will catch you next time for the next one. Bye.